Hey, what's up guys, the Camper Rusher here. Welcome back to Factions Base Tour, ladies and gentlemen, a show that comes out once every Saturday at 10 p.m. Eastern. This week, I've got such a cool base for you. Seriously, it is very special in one way, and I'm pumped to show it off to you. So, we're starting off today on Factions Red, the faction Stussy. And yeah, they didn't actually leave a comment. I just found them. I was reading through the comments and there weren't too many. Again, guys, if you leave a comment on this video, it's most likely you're going to get picked for next week's show. So if you want to apply to be in this show, leave a comment down below. But I always tell you to name the base we are at. Last episode, the winner comes in from Kira Paka. Call it the Mona Lisa. Reasons? The beauty of the base. It's worth 400 million. And Mona Lisa looks very loving, trusty, and caring. Because D's nuts. Alright? Alright, that it made sense up until the end there, but alright. The Mona Lisa it is. I thought that was a pretty cool name. And if you guys are watching the main show, which I think lots of you are, I should announce that Factions Gold is doing insane. We had like 610 out of 400 people online. I just want to say, if the Archon support keeps up like that, in the next week, next Friday, you have a very special surprise and a reward coming in on the Archon for everyone who's been supporting Gold. So keep it up. Thank you so much. All right, let's get into this thing. So the best part about this base, it comes right at the start here. We are in Factions Red. We are at the top of the Nether. And look at how many walls these people have. And there's actually lots of people on top of the base right now. They're allies or enemies or something. They know I'm base touring. But for one, it looks beautiful. I mean, they've got the obsidian and they've got the red glass and the sand, and it just looks remarkable. But guys, keep this in mind. We are in the Nether. You cannot place water in the Nether, which means these people have hand placed every single piece of sand here. If you didn't know, walls, like when there's water and lava, you gen the walls. Like when Napkin makes a wall, he places water and lava and it goes over the sides and he creates a wall like that. These guys have to stand here and place sand, 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 sand for every single pillar. Every single pillar! I cannot wait to ask these guys how long it took them as a team, or for one person could have done this, not possible, but as a team collectively, how long it took them, because this is an insane amount of work, and it also looks good. I mean, they've got wraps right in the interior. They've got a set of about 15 wraps or so. And then they've got one more big wrap, and then it correlates into just straight walls for protection on their main base. Just lined up with their main base. You guys know how it works. Perfectly in line. They have straight walls, so they took a little bit of work off, not having to wrap every single wall. And they're still working. They're still placing more and more pillars. Also down below on the exterior, as the exterior is the main part of this base. Yeah, you can see they're still working hard at this. I thought they had I thought they had the minefield somewhere. Yes, so underneath the red roof here, like in between, you guys know, the wraps and the walls there, they've got, I thought they had spawners, but right now it's just cobwebs. This is like their minefield. They got cobwebs to make life atrocious for people who get into this area. You can't just easily maneuver around. You got to go through all these cobwebs with creeper eggs or TNT. So I think that's a very good strategy. Usually with the minefield, we just see spawners, but the cobwebs are OP, dude. That would be such a nuisance for people trying to fight and maneuver around in this area. And, excuse me, that wraps up the exterior. The exterior of this base is freaking insane. I can't wait to talk to these guys. So let's go inside. What we got inside is it's small. It's a smaller base inside. And the thing is, but you know, it's good though still. It's not crazy, but it's good inside. The exterior is the thing that shines on this base. But you know, they got lots of loot, lots of storage. We'll do the calculations later. They're a very rich faction. I think they've been up for a little bit here. And this is their main storage floor. Lots of different chests, not protected very well. So they are very much risking it. If they do get raided, they are very much risking losing all of their items due to creeper eggs. But that's their call. They're very confident in their base choice. Up here is where they collect their IG stuff. Very open area for that. They seem to prioritize their IGs. And this part's very cool. As you go up the ladder to the main floor, you can look at the spawners. I think there's usually spawners here, but as of now, the spawners are right here. You climb up, and then they obviously start activating, and yeah, you got, this is it. Very, very simple. It's a compact base. It is. It's a smaller base, but it works. They get the job done. And you can see here, this is their version of the AFK machine. You guys have seen something like this before. You just stand half and half, and you go up and down. So, yeah, as you continue to climb, you're right there. You feel like you're right there with the iron golems, and it's very close and personal. And then up here, kind of their meeting area slash parkour area. I think this actually may be their main spawn room instead of how I spawn down there. I think normally most of them would spawn in this nice room that I think they're still designing. So, yeah. That's the interior. So you guys can obviously see where the highlight of this base is, and it is on the exterior. It's oh, so much work, dude. We need to get in a call with these guys right away, because these the Stussy faction here on Red is killing it, man. All right, let's go meet these guys. Gentlemen, how are you doing today?
Fine, thank you.
Good, dude. The Stussy faction, man. This base is unlike anything we've ever seen before, dude, and I am actually very interested to talk to you guys, and I have a couple key questions I want to ask you guys, because, I mean, I'll point it out right now. The sand walls, man. Woohoo! That is a lot of time to place those sand. Nice clone trooper, man. Clone,
yeah,
I'm a big
thanks,
Star
man.
Wars fan, dude. That's good. That's good. You're on my good side. But all right, I'll get right into it. I got a couple general questions, of course. How long's the base been up? First off,
About month and a
4
half.
months.
month and a half. Month and a half. All right. So a good while, dude. You guys have kept this thing protected, and obviously it's been up for a while because you needed a little while to put up those walls. So how much time did it take to make the base? Don't include the sand walls just yet, because I want to ask you specifically about the sand walls after. So without the sand walls, just the base part, how long did it take?
About 4 or 5 hours.
4 or 5
Not really
hours.
A
Okay.
lot, yeah.
Yeah, so without the defenses, 4 or 5 hours. That's a pretty good amount of time. You guys went hard on this interior. It's a little compact in here, a little tight, but I mean, there's enough room to fit your gear, fit your spawners, etc. So it works, I think. I think it definitely works. All right. Now, the sand walls. First off, how long in total did it take to place those sand walls?
Ooh. About 150 hours.
150 hours. Oh man, that makes me want to cry, dude. I feel so bad. And who got the honors of doing most of the placing? Who placed most of the sand walls in the faction?
Dark did.
Dark Phoenix. And Dark, you're in the call right now, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what was it like, dude? Did your fingers hurt? Like, could you breathe after? Jeez.
When I got into bed, I felt like a sand wall.
You felt like you were a sand wall, because that's all you woke up, sand wall, eat, and then sleep, dude. Oh my god. Wow.
Basically, yeah.
Wow, man. Good for you. I mean, it seems to have proved this base has been successful for a month and a half, man. Good for you guys. That's insane. All right. There is the sand walls, the myth behind 150 hours, ladies and gentlemen. Jeez Louise. Now, have you guys been close to being raided? Any opposition that's gotten close?
Not much.
A faction called Orion got through 4 walls.
Okay. 4
We
walls.
pretty much patched it up and fought them off. So.
Yeah, alright, so you fought hard, you patched it up. Alright, so no, basically the four walls, and that's it. Has anyone... What about last week? Did you have any controversy?
No, Napkin in your squad came on the server from Blue.
Oh, as he's wearing his head. As he's wearing Napkin's head. So Napkin came over and tried to raid you guys.
He was like pillaring up, cause like in pair he said pay me some money so he can raid, and he said if you pay you will be in a video, and I paid him 200K, thinking I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna be in a video, like nah, and then he enemies us, and then I check outside the walls, I see Napkin pillaring up about to make like a box and everything, and I just shoot him down and just quickly kill him as fast as I can.
You took my boy Napkin. Oh, dude. Yeah, I didn't hear about this, dude, so I wasn't sure. But okay, so you guys fought him off, and you got a trophy because of it, apparently. as he wears it through the video, dude. I love it. I love it. That's going to tick Napkin off, which is hilarious. I'll make fun of him before and after. And, alright, so thanks for that. And last question, what is your recent raid? Have you raided anyone recently? Are you an offensive faction as well?
Our recent raid was undefined. We actually just got TP'd in there, and their chest wasn't protected. Like, it was in the water with no goldstone or anything above it. So we CA'd a couple chests kind of empty, and then we CA'd like these one chest. Tons of P for about like 4 dubs. At least.
Dang. So you hit 4 dubs added to your collection just a week ago, and it was just an insider in their faction TP'd you right in?
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
I
we
guess
paid
like
for it.
Oh, you
We
paid
paid
for
for
it.
it.
You paid for it.
Yeah.
All right. So, you earned it, so to speak. You put some cash into that thing.
Yeah,
Well,
easy money.
Yeah, easy money. Well, good for you guys. I mean, I'm very impressed, dude. I mean, the amount of hours you put into this base alone shows how powerful of a faction you are. And, of course, you're leading F list right now. Would you argue you're one of the top factions here on Factions Red?
Oh yeah, definitely.
That
We
definitely.
pretty much just wipe anyone out that opposes.
All right, man. Well, confidence is good, dude. You guys have got it. Well, gentlemen, nice to meet you today, and thanks for answering the questions. Keep at it. Thank you so much for playing on the Archon, and take care, boys. Ladies and gentlemen, the calculations are in. So here we go. Based on a total of 101 IG spawners, 37 dubs of Prop 4, 57 stacks of God Apples, I almost said dub, 25 bedrock, 25 million worth of miscellaneous items. The total value for the Stussy base here on pvp.thearchon.net is $252,462,500. Woohoo! Congratulations, Stussy. That's a pretty good number. I would say it's an average god-based number, and then they've got the sand wall. So your base is extraordinary. The effort you guys put in, I think one of the guys has logged 160 hours since the crate key plugin came out. Good on ya. Keep it up. I thank you so much for playing on the Archon, and that goes for all of you guys. Whether you're playing on Factions Crimson because it just reset, or Factions Gold, or any of the other servers, we have so much in store for the Archon over the next 3 weeks. You guys don't know what's coming, even over the next month. Up until January, you guys are going to see the Archon do things we've never done before. If you want to jump on the train early and make sure you're here for the epic things that are coming to this server, start playing right now, ladies and gentlemen. I would love to see you online. Other than that, I hope you have a beautiful day. Touch that like button if you enjoyed. I'll see you next Saturday at 10 p.m. Eastern. Join the rush by subscribing, and goodbye.